Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, January 25th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. Our energy mantra for today is I am mindful of my energy. And I think that's a good thing to repeat to yourself over and over and over today. I am mindful of my energy. And by energy, I mean, the energy that your mind is giving off, the energy that your heart, your feelings are giving off. You know, it's a kind of a Uranus-y weekend. Yesterday I said Uranus up the wazoo, and I think there's a lot of potential for a lot of passion and electrical feelings. And we know, like, our feelings and thoughts, they become things. They manifest outside of ourselves. They manifest into the physical. And so it's really important to be mindful of them, especially when, there's some crazy aspects going on. So I'm going to start with the astro. The moon in Aries is meeting up today with Uranus and Pluto. And this will be while those of us in the States are mostly sleeping in bed. This can definitely affect our dream landscape. But it can also, set the tone for the day, especially if our dreams bring up, uncomfortable things or breakthrough things. So pay attention. Pay attention to that electrical energy, and pay attention to any change because Uranus and Pluto both love to shift things up. Pluto is that force of transformation. With Pluto, I think of Kali energy, and then Uranus is a force of revolution, evolution. With Uranus, I feel more like creation energy. Kali can have a destructive edge to it, which I don't think is bad. If you think that I mean bad when I say destructive, I don't. It can, crumble down the things. Whereas I feel like Uranus, it will knock things over to like begin them again. And ultimately that's what Pluto does as well. But it's just a different energy. I wish I could find the right words for it. Anyways, but those forces are going to be beginning your day. And we have Mercury leading the way today, and we know Mercury is in retrograde, so our thoughts may be a little scattered, a little here, there, wonky, not able to really grasp what's going on. And the moon in Aries will be connecting to Mercury in Aquarius. And the moon in Aries doesn't really like to stop and think. It doesn't really like to stop and feel. It's like, go, do, follow the impulse. So again, practicing that mindfulness as much as possible and being present with yourself will help you make sure that go, do, that way, this way is in your best interest. And then the moon will be connecting to Jupiter. And so moon connecting to Jupiter in Leo, to me, all this fire is bringing up, knocking things over, bringing up the passion energy within us. So anything that you do, also feel the passion that's flowing. Are you passionate about this? Is this the way you want to go? Is this the way your passion's leading you? Is this the way your heart, your love feels that you should go? Tune into that. Beyond that, we are continuing today. I love this aspect. We are continuing with Lilith trining Pallas, and they're connecting into the moon and Uranus today. And Juno's playing a little part of it too. When I was thinking of this aspect, the movie Down with Love that came out in I don't know, the 90s, 2000s, like forever ago, with Renee Zellweger in it, popped into my head. Also, by the way, the North Node and South Node will be playing into this a bit too. This is just, it's a powerful undercurrent that's going on. And I feel like your feminine energy is getting a boost of boldness, like a lightning strike of boldness, a lightning strike of Shakti energy coming through and asking you to step up in new ways. So, if you can, honor that Lilith part of you. Honor the primal part of you that's asking you to do some things that maybe you've not been doing. The Pallas in you that's saying, hey, that's not right. That law, that thing that's happening with that corporation, whatever, that's not right. I know several people who are doing protests this weekend. This is that energy, and Juno's playing into that. And Juno in our charts is kind of like who we should marry. It's not like a sign or anything, but we may feel, this primal passion and this that's not right feeling. coming out in our relationships, and recognize that our relationships are not the enemy. Our relationships are not the man. So if you're feeling yourself lash out in that way, return to your relationship with yourself, which is always, base point to come back in and do some shifting in there. Don't need to take it out on there. And I think this is part of a destiny shift with the north and south nodes, playing a part in this. So before I go too long, I want to give you the cards. So I pulled fighting. This is why I want you to be mindful of your energy, because with all this Uranus energy, the Aries moon, Mars rules Aries, we could definitely fall into this place of fighting. But if we are mindful, we get the guidance that we need, and we move into breakthrough, which is what it's all about. Breaking through those blocks, breaking through that which holds us back, breaking through our own selves, and our own stuff. So be mindful and tell me your stories. I'd love to hear them. Namaste.